everyone, it's Jody. I'm back and I'm with Wendy's Crafting Friends. Today we are going to do a tutorial with Curated Bead box Woodland Wonder. And it's been a little bit since I've made anything from this box, so I thought it'd be fun to do a memory wire bracelet, something fun and simple to do. So grab your beads and join along. We're doing fall, so grab some fall colors if you don't have this box, and you can still make one too. I'll be right back. Okay everyone, as you can tell by my pumpkin dish that I am using, I'm full on fall now. I am ready for fall, even though I'm wearing a summer bracelet. Anyway, we are using the, these are the bronze drizzle glass beads. We are using these big giant gold beads. We are using the little seed bead, or the bead mix that we have in there. So there's going to be some large beads, some small beads, some bicones, some little seed beads, and these little interesting drops. And we're going to make a really fun fall bracelet. From my stash, I have red enamel bead caps. So we're going to use some of those. And I thought it'd be nice to incorporate some red into this. And it would just be a little touch of red, and it wouldn't be overwhelming. And I brought a couple charms for the ends of my bracelet. So I have an orange leaf and a red leaf, and I thought that would be very fitting. And of course we have our memory wire and our memory wire cutters. I'm going to see how much of this I want to use today, and I don't know why, but every time I get memory wire out, it's always tangled. And this is the memory wire that came with the Curated Bead box. So if you don't get a Curated Bead box, it is a monthly subscription, and it's right around $20 a month, and it gets sent right to your door. And you even get findings, so you'll get all the stuff that you need to create right away, including memory wire, regular wire, all that stuff, crimp beads, everything. So I have like one full circle, and then two circles that are going to meet up together like this. They're going to actually kind of spread apart a little bit, which I'm fine with. I don't want this to be a super big memory wire bracelet, but I do want to be able to use a lot of the color that we are going to use in this. So this is what we're using, and we're going to actually pull some of this stuff out. So let's pull out some of these big chunky ones, because we got some big chunky beads here. This one is kind of like a little loner, so we're going to use that as well. But memory wire bracelets, if you're wanting to do something kind of fun and funky, it's a really cool way to get rid of some of your little onesies and twosies, because you can just insert them in somewhere in the middle or just throughout. I've had some where I've used nothing but bead soup to make them, and they end up turning out really, really fun. So we have these. I'm not sure how many of these we'll end up using, but I got them all out just in case. So we're just going to leave this dish here with our beads in it. Now, when you are working with memory wires, it is important to use memory wire cutters. These are shaped a lot different than your regular cutters. They have a little notch here. These are the things that are strong enough to cut your memory wires without ruining your cutters. I've ruined several pairs of cutters before I realized how important these were. And they're roughly around $10. This is Beadative. I think I probably got them at like Hobby Lobby, or I maybe even got them online. I don't even know. Like, it's been so long. I've had these forever. So anyway, so you're going to definitely want those. And I do want to bead from the middle out, which is typically unusual. And I'm not that good to have it figured out what I need to start at one end and close it and bead what I want to bead in the middle. So we're going to start with the middle. So I don't know if I'm going to use these two guys. We're just going to set them off to the side, but I definitely want to use this one, and we may not use these two. So definitely want to use this one though. I love this little polka dotted one. He's really cute. So we're going to just slip him right on. And he is our center point, okay? He is the middle of our bracelet. And now, just to make sure nothing slides off the other end, I am going to grab a bead bug, which you can use. You can buy these on Amazon or in any craft store, or you can use chip clips, clothespins, a piece of tape. I've seen all kinds of things used. You don't have to have these. The only reason I have them is my good friend Teresa, who lives in Florida, had sent some to me because I was giving her like all the panic feels of watching me get ready to lose the end of my necklace or bracelet or whatever I was working on. So she was nice enough to get these for me and send them right over. So, all right, so we're gonna do a little red bead cap on here. And we're gonna do one on the other end too, but we're just doing one end at a time first. So we have him, and then let's do, I kind of feel like we need a couple of these little seed beads that they came with for those gold ones, because they have a really large hole and I feel like they would just kind of like clunk around. So let's put on like 3 of these little seed beads that they sent in that little mix. And let's put one of these gold ones on. And just slide that all the way down. Okay, and then just slide it right over top of those seed beads if that works. And it does, good. And it's still gonna be a little, you know, like jiggly, but not nearly as bad if we wouldn't have used those seed beads. So we have that. And then I'm kind of looking at some of these little random ones that I have. I just have some cute little random ones, and I love these like circle drops, and I happen to have 4 of them, and I think that would be really cool to just do one of these on like right next to that gold one, just like that, and just kind of hold it all in place. And then we can go ahead and probably do another gold one. If I don't have a lot of these seed beads, I'll grab some, you know, seed beads from my stash and use them. I have so many seed beads that I'm not really worried about it. But let's put 3 of these on. There we go. And our gold one. I'm making like a little center focal. Okay, so that's what it's gonna end up looking like. And then, okay, so I have 2 of these. These are so cool. These are like, they go on like this. And so let's just see what that ends up looking like next to that gold bead. If it ends up like kind of, oh yeah, because it'll kind of sit poking out like that. That's really cool. We're gonna do that. And then let's go in with some of these orange ones that we have. I really love these. Let's do like 5 of these little orange bronze ones. Okay. All right, so there's the one side. And now I kind of want to like do the other side the same way. So I'm going to unclip this one. This one is so big it's getting in the way. I'm going to find a smaller one here. Hold on. I got a baby one here, and that one is so much easier to use when you're doing this. Let me just stick that right on there, just like that. All right, and now let's do the same thing on this side that we just did. Make that focal. And let's see, we need some of those seed beads. So Curated Bead Box is really fun to use. I've been getting it for a while now, and I think it's a lot of fun to use. They have really fun colors. They have things that I never thought I would end up wanting to use, and I end up finding and making some of the cutest stuff from this box. And like this bracelet is going to be so, you know, fall fabulous. And I'm really excited about using it. Okay, that one's drilled in the center, so we don't want to put that one there, but we do want to use this one to put there. Let's find a few more of those seed beads. The little mixes can be like wonderful, but they can also be kind of heartbreaking because you're like, oh, I need one more just like that. but chances are you're not getting another one like that, or you know, you might get an odd number where you could use, you know, like 4, but you got 3 or whatever. But you know, as long as you are thinking outside the box, you could make it all work. All right, so that's going to be pretty. All right, and then let's grab 5 of these. Do you guys hear him? Do you hear my husband? He's really excited because apparently U of M is doing really, really good. So he is very happy, which is why Cheeto's in here with me, because Cheeto does not like yelling. All right, so this is what we have so far. And I do want to still use a couple of these bigger beads. So we're going to use some. I want them like on the ends here. And I still want to use more of my really pretty red bead cap. So we're going to put this bead cap on. The red bead caps look a little Christmassy when you're looking at them just in a pile here. But once you get them on your piece, you're like, oh, that's nice. And then it doesn't look so Christmassy anymore. It looks fallish because I'm teaming it up with orange. All right, so we got that one on. And let's do the same thing over here on this side. So I'm gonna unclip that. He was not feeling really great about going into this game. And honestly, you guys, I kind of wasn't either. Like I would never tell him that. But like USC is ranked higher than University of Michigan. And I don't know, I just didn't. Shh, don't tell anybody, but I just didn't have the confidence, and I thought today was going to be a really bad day. So hopefully they keep it up because they're doing so good so far, and we can get the W on this. It'd be great. We go next weekend to a game, so we would really like to go in feeling good about it. All right, now since we did that, I think I'm gonna wanna do some more gold ones, but over on the side here, like away from these big ones, and kind of maybe like right about here. So let's just go ahead and, let's do some more of these orange ones. But let's do like 2 of these orange ones. Let's do one of these really pretty bronze bicones in the middle. And then 2 more of these orangey bronze ones. Just like that. All right, looks good. All right, and next we can do the other side. Sorry, this is flip-flopping back and forth, you guys, but I really want to try to keep this as even as I can. I'm not a good planner. I'm just not. And this is the best way for me to do it. Which is why I usually don't do a pattern on memory wire. I usually just roll with the punches. All right, so this is looking good. This is exactly what I want to kind of go for. I still do not want to do the gold ones here yet because they're really big. Well, actually, when I put it on, no, that'd be worse. Okay. All right, I'm talking myself through it, you guys. Let's put this on here for a minute. But we're gonna put it up higher so I can kind of mark where I'm at. All right, let's look at some of these other beads we have going on here. Just gonna pull them out. All right, so we have this pretty bicone. We also have this one, which is kind of a peachy color. I like that. And then we can do probably another one of these bicones. And then I kind of feel like we can go into our gold one. And we do have some more of these little seed beads, so I'm going to just string those on. And let's see, one more here. Put that really pretty gold one on. Oh yeah, that looks good. And it's nice right next to this bicone too, because it just kind of sits in there perfectly. And then let's put this bicone on. How many of those do I have? Okay, I've got 2, so I need 2, I got 3. I need 2 for the other side. But I do have these other really pretty crystals too, and the other bicones. So maybe if we did this bicone, one of these really pretty crystals, and then another one of these bicones, because I have enough to do the same thing on the other side. So this is what it's looking like. I think it looks really pretty. And then we can do more of these orange ones. Let's do 2 orange, one of these bronze bicones again, and then 2 more orange again. There we go. And then, because now we're getting close to the end, actually I might have went over. Let me see. We're gonna do the same thing over here. So we have one of these little gold ones, and we have a bicone, and then another one of these. Get a couple of our seed beads on here. Looks like I only have 2 of those little seed beads left, which is fine. It'll still be enough just to kind of cushion the large hole bead. Okay, and then we need our bicone and our really pretty little crystal and our bicone. Yeah, I think we're doing okay. We might have to take a couple beads off, but I think we're doing okay. So I think we're gonna do these 2 and one of these, and we're gonna roll this back, and then we'll take off 2 of these beads on the other side. So when you're rolling this back, remember now, memory wire is super, super hard. You can roll it towards the inside or you can roll it towards the outside. I like to roll mine to the outside. It gives me an opportunity to hang a dangle off of it, like a bead or a charm, whatever I decide. All right, and you can go back and straighten it. Now I've rolled back over it like another half a time around, instead of just making a regular loop. And this is something my friend Laura from Rustic Dragonfly Designs on YouTube has shown me how to do. So thank you, Laura, for that training. Very much appreciated. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing over here, except for I know I have too much wire. So I'm gonna come in with my memory wire cutters and just trim off some of that. And then we're gonna use our round nose pliers and just turn it back on itself. And then we can come in with our chain nose pliers and straighten out that loop. And there is our fall bangle bracelet. Whoop. And it looks really cute. So now we just need a couple gold jump rings, and I need to unbury my charms because we're gonna wanna put those on. Let me grab those gold jump rings. I'm gonna use some little ones. There we go. These are about 3 millimeter, so they're tiny, but I love using them because they just kind of disappear into the design. Okay, we're gonna use the orange one here. Just like that. And then we're going to do the red one here. Make sure they're both hanging the same direction here. Woody's out there kind of crying and howling because he's like all worked up because Shane's shouting and cheering, and Woody doesn't know what to do with that. He's just like, doesn't know what to do. You'd think after all these years of having him that he'd get used to football season, but nope, he does not like it. All right, let's try this bracelet on. I'm going to clean this up real quick and I'll be right back and we'll try that on. Okay everyone, here it is. Here's our pretty fall bracelet, and I have my charms on it, and it's just a nice memory wire style bracelet. Memory wire is a great way to make bracelets because they fit anybody. So they're actually our favorite probably at like, you know, your craft shows, because you don't have to worry about sizes. Anyone can grab them and pick them up. You can do just a couple layers. You can do several layers. You can make a big giant one. And they make really nice cuff bracelets. So there you are, nice and fall and pretty. And that was Curated Bead Box. And if you go to the description, you will find a promo code and a link there. That promo code will save you 35% off the first box if you have not subscribed already. And then they go back up to roughly around $20 a box after that. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. I had fun making it. I always have fun making memory wire bracelets. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day and enjoy your weekend. Much love to you all. Bye. Thank you.